Good afternoon, everyone. This is Bohemian Tech, and I'm the Bohemian. We're usually talking technology here, and up until now, it's been home theater type technology, home entertainment. We're going to do something a little different today. We're going to talk about mobile stuff for a change. This is my 5.5-year-old Nexus 6 Android phone. I've been using it as a backup ever since I replaced it. Google stopped supporting it 3 years ago, but I custom ROM'd it, put Lineage OS on it, and have been keeping it updated like that ever since. It's on Android 9, so software-wise, it's as up-to-date as most any other Android phone. But for the hardware, it is really showing its age. The battery is, I'd say, on life support at the moment. When I shut the thing off at 100%, boot it up, well, by the time it gets done booting up, the battery's already down to 94%. And when I do a daily software update, which Lineage OS does have every day, it's down to 84%. And it occasionally shuts off by itself at around 30 or 40%. So it's unfortunately time to give it a rest, send it off to phone heaven, whatever you call it. So I started looking for another backup phone. In my search on Kickstarter, I found a little thing called Teracube. They bill itself as the sustainable smartphone with a 4-year warranty. And given a Kickstarter price of about $199, that was enough to pique my interest. Teracube bills itself as a sustainable smartphone with a 4-year warranty. They are environmentally conscious and have decided that if people use their phones longer, they'll be throwing less trash in the landfills and be better for the environment. That doesn't really thrill me all that much. Don't really care all that much about the environment. Yeah, I know, sue me. But the 4-year warranty did pique my interest. Now, they give you a free 4-year warranty on the hardware. That includes parts, performance, labor, and two-way shipping at no cost. They even charge up the battery when they repair the phone if that needs to be done. Now, this came from Hong Kong. Hopefully we won't have to ship it to Hong Kong if it needs replacement or repair or anything like that. Now, if you happen to drop it on the sidewalk, drop it in the toilet, that kind of thing have an accident, they will also repair that sort of thing. You ship it to them, and for a flat $39, they will fix whatever's wrong with it and ship it back to you, and that price includes the two-way shipping. As far as the specs on this phone go, has Android 9 with the Google Play Store. Now, those of us in the USA take the Google Play Store for granted with any Android phone. So I suspect that's more of a subtle little up yours to Huawei. Processor is a MediaTek Helio P60. Now, I've been using Nexus phones and LG phones and currently a OnePlus phone for so long I'd totally forgotten there was any chip maker for phones besides Qualcomm. So this is going to be a little different for me. Going to have 128 gigs of storage and 6 gigs of RAM, which is pretty good for a $199 phone or even a $249 phone, which is what its current price is. The screen is 6.2 inches, 1080p full HD display. It is an IPS LCD display, not an AMOLED, so blacks are not going to be quite as deep as they would be on higher-end phones with AMOLED screens. Now, the camera has, the rear camera has 2 cameras, a 12-megapixel camera and a 5-megapixel dual depth sensing rear camera for portrait mode, that sort of thing. Front selfie camera is 8 megapixels. Battery is 3,400 milliamp hours, which is not as big as the OnePlus battery that I've got of 4,000 milliamps, but bigger than some of the other phones at this same price point, $199, $249. Charger is 5 volts, 2 amps. Nothing special, but gets the job done, I'm sure. Has a fingerprint reader, face unlock, and of course the usual pin and pattern for security. Wi-Fi has all the usual A, B, G, N, AC, and Bluetooth 5.0. For other types of connectivity, it has a headphone jack. That's something you don't find in high-end phones anymore. USB-C port, has 2 SIM slots and a micro SD slot. Color comes in black. Some high-end phones come in blue or orange, that kind of thing, but this phone only comes in black, probably to keep the price down. This will go with any GSM carrier, in other words, AT&T, T-Mobile, or any of the places that resell AT&T Mobile like Cricket, Metro PCS, Mint Mobile. Now that we've gone through the specs, we are going to open this thing up, do an unboxing, and see what it's like. Okay, the box is pretty plain. Nothing but plainness on every side of the box, except for on the bottom where it's got the IEMI numbers. By the way, I tried both IEMI numbers on Verizon's website for bring your own device, that sort of thing. It just comes up not compatible. Wow, wow. Now there's probably some finagling you can do to get it to work on Verizon, because Verizon is strictly voice over LTE now. They don't do CDMA anymore. However, that just seems like a lot more trouble than it's worth. So if you want to hook up to Verizon, I would suggest not using this phone, going with something else. But let's open this thing up, see what it's got. Okay, little info, we're here to help. Blah, 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 effort to reduce paper waste. Thank you for your support. Industry first 4-year warranty. Here is the phone. Now it actually comes in a protective case. That's something you don't see even on most high-end phones. For comparison purposes, that is my ginormous Nexus 6. Looks a little narrower, which I think is a good thing. That Nexus 6 has always been a little too wide. But we're going to put that aside for now. See what else comes in the box. Couple of cleaning wipes. Plastic screen protector. SIM card removal tool. Set of headphones. USB-C cable. And power block. Well, I am going to set this thing up and be right back. Okay, 45 minutes later, got it all set up, downloaded updates, downloaded all the apps. I was going to just start it up from scratch, but I totally forgot and did a restore from backup from the Nexus 6, so I don't know for sure what apps came with it at first or might have been installed by Teracube, but we can get into that later. Did an Antutu benchmark, came up 173,583. That's as opposed to the 80,604 on my Nexus 6. That Nexus 6 had a state-of-the-art processor at the time, the Snapdragon 805. Guess it's not so state-of-the-art anymore, because this is pretty much a budget phone, and it more than doubled its Antutu benchmark score. Something I have noticed that I'm not too thrilled about is the fact that its LCD screen is nowhere near as bright as the AMOLED screen that's on the Nexus 6. So it looks like we are going to go into settings and brighten up this screen, or at least see if we can. Default brightness level looks like it's about 75%. We're going to crank that up a little bit. Oh, well, it looks like we're cranking it up to 100% to get it about the level I like it, but it is what it is. Anyway, while I'm at it, may as well turn on the night light. Turn that on now. You know what? Instead of turning it on now, I'm just going to make it come on automatically at sunset. So I don't particularly like the effect, but I'll have it come on at night. But these are the apps that are included with it once I finished restoring from my Nexus 6 backup. Does not look like there's anything in there that I didn't already install to the Nexus 6. So this looks like a fairly good standard stock Android. I'm not seeing any bloatware that Teracube installed that I didn't. And that's a good thing. Let's see some performance. So let's take a look at eBay. Websites load nice and quick. Scrolling is nice and smooth. Can't argue with that. Let's take a look and see how it does on a video. I'm going to play a rough cut of one of my earlier videos so there's no copyright problems. Here we are, test clip coming at you in 4K. How's this look? Okay, no problems here. All in all, my first impressions on this thing are pretty good. I'm going to do a follow-up video a little later on, taking videos with this Teracube phone. Tell me all what you think. Let me know in the comments section what you think. Impressions, good, bad, whatever. If you like this video, please hit the like button and hit the subscribe button to be notified of any future videos I do put out. Thank you all for watching. Catch you on the flip side. Bye.